Okay guys, for this video I would like to share how to check variable resistor value with digital multimeter. So I'm going to use digital multimeter here, and I have a certain value of the variable resistor, which is B50K, and here is B100K, and here is B50K. So this B50K is 3 terminal, and this B100K is 3 terminal, and this B50K is 6 terminal. So this is normally they call a stereo variable resistor. This is mono stereo. So how you're going to check the value? You'll be able to see most of the variable resistor, they have written the value here. So B50K, which means the value, the variable ohms will be 0 to 50 kilo ohms. So that means this is 50 kilo ohm. So for the resistor, the value you must select to which is more higher than the value you want to measure. So we want to measure 50 kilo ohm, so that we have to select to 200K. Either you can select to 100K. So here we don't have 100K, so I'm gonna select to 200K. As long as the value you selection is higher than you want to measure the value. So here the first point and the last point. So I think you can see here the first point and the last point is the value, the actual value of the 50K. So no matter you turn right or left, you turn left or right, the value will not change. So here is actually 50K, but here 47.6, because of there is plus and minus, either is less 10% or either is more 10%. So plus minus sum of the variable resistor, some of the resistor are plus minus 5%, some of them are 10%. So there is no very accurate value for the normal variable resistor. Unless you are using very special things, then that will be very accurate. So 47.6. So how we're going to measure is, I just put here, how we're going to measure is the first and the second. First and second, and you just turn. If you turn counterclockwise, then you get until 0. So 0, then clockwise, you increase the value. So 47, that is maximum. This is one way. If you check from the meter to the last pin here, this will be increased. When you turn to the counterclockwise, the value will increase. When you turn to clockwise, the value decrease. From this side, the meter to the first pin, when you turn to counterclockwise, the value decrease. Clockwise, the value increase. Just opposite side. So most of the time they use either this 2 pin or either this 2 pin. So same goes to 50K. To check in, I want to check a 100K here, 100 kilo ohm value. At first to the last just point here, I have 100.9, 100.7, also plus and minus 5%. So 101. This is a very, we can say, very accurate. No matter you turn, then the value will be there. Because I already selected this is 100K, so I select to 200 here, which is more higher than my variable resistor. I must select higher value. So the first pin to the second, I touch with multimeter here, and you counterclockwise, then the value is decreased, 0. Clockwise, the value is increased. Then the second to the third, the value increase and decrease will be opposite from first and second. So counterclockwise is value increase, clockwise value decrease. So you can just simply check using a multimeter. And this is a stereo, which means for the 6-pin. This is same goes to 2 pieces of the mono. So that is the way how they work. They just combine in one body. So is it going to be the same? So 50 kilo ohm. So the first two, the last 49.9, which is 50 kilo ohm. This is very accurate. No matter you turn, the value will be no different. Here we got exactly 50, 49.9. So the first to second, clockwise, the value increase. Counterclockwise, the value decrease. Then the second to third, clockwise, value decrease. Counterclockwise, value decrease. Value increase. So same goes to here. First and the last, the value is here 51. No matter you move, the value will not change. And the first to the second, the value will be changed. Then the second to the third, you turn, then the value will be changed. So this is how you're going to check the value of your variable resistor. If your variable resistor you suspect either your variable resistor is either good or not good, so you can just simply check with digital multimeter. So all the time you just select more higher value than your variable resistor. So same goes to the resistor. Resistor also, if you want to check your resistor value, you must select higher value than your resistor. So that means if you select less than your actual value, you won't get the reading. So let's get right. This is 50K. If I select to 20 here, if I select to 20 here, I won't get anything, the reading. I won't get the reading unless I select to 200K, which is higher than my actual value. Then only I will get the reading. This is why you must select the value higher than your actual higher than what you want to measure the value. So I hope you like this video, and thank you for watching.